We know no one wants to talk about GDPR anymore, but what if a pirate explained everything to you? I'm going to explain part 2 in our GDPR series, and every time I do, Ed is going to translate it into pirate talk. Okay, so let's dive right in. In this part of the series, we want to leave the legal part behind because frankly, it's not even the most important part of it, even though it's getting all the press.
Nar, forget the laws. I do. This bit be important.
For want of a better metaphor, it's like looking only at the wording of the Declaration of Independence, but ignoring the fact that an entirely new country has just been invented.
Nar, that be a metaphor. Somewhere between Meta 3 and Meta 5.
Because unless GDPR turns out to be a damp, unenforced squib, we are all looking at a very different marketing landscape in 2018.
I once battled a giant squib.
The truly big issue is actually the culture shift in which you're all going to have to change the way that you attract and retain an audience. In fact, we'd go so far as to say that it's an opportunity for SMEs to create something that's completely unique.
There be treasure.
There's now real value in building a personalized audience that is going to actively seek out your marketing as a desirable experience.
This be a desirable marketing experience.
But it's going to have some substance.
Nar.
Here's the vision thing. Imagine a marketing experience where you get to choose from a smorgasbord of useful options. For business to business, that might be a learning journey towards buying a valuable and/or complex service or product.
What he said was also good for pirates.
For business to consumer, it might be staying in touch with trends or technology associated with a certain product or service. But in each case, you're not buying the Mercedes, but you are buying the experience of Mercedes at no extra cost.
He doesn't buy the Mermaidies. He buys the Mermaidies experience.
And along the way, just a little of your brand's fairy dust ought to be making a positive difference to somebody. If not, guess what? You're going to find it very hard to get and retain an audience or pipeline. You might be seeing some evidence of this already, as some brands are already there. But this is going to now be the world that we see in marketing by default. So GDPR
Nar.
is simply weeding out the worst of those remaining practices.
Nar, I'm regretting volunteering to be the pirate now.
On the delivery end, we're all going to have to get a lot more creative.
But maybe not quite as creative as this.
How'd you go blind in both eyes?
Nar, you try scratching your eyes with these. You have to remember to take them off.
I remember about 6 months ago we said, oh, let's be a bit more serious now.